Hello and welcome to the channel, The Pleasure Academy. Today we're diving into something that's rarely talked about but deeply important. Understanding the subtle, quiet signals a girl might give when she's becoming more emotionally or physically intimate. Let's decode these signs respectfully and wisely. Segment 1. Prolonged eye contact. When a girl maintains deep, prolonged eye contact, it's a powerful signal. It often shows she's emotionally invested and seeking a deeper connection. Eyes can express vulnerability and desire more clearly than words. She may look into your eyes longer than usual, even during silences. This isn't about a quick glance or polite attention. It's the kind of look that feels like she's trying to communicate something unspoken. If she smiles subtly while locking eyes, that's another layer of intimacy. Eye contact at this level invites closeness, suggests comfort, and shows trust. It's her silent way of saying she feels safe around you. Pay attention to these moments. They're often quiet invitations into her emotional space. Respect and respond with equal attentiveness. Segment 2. Gentle, frequent touches. Physical touch is a strong indicator of comfort and closeness. If she's finding ways to touch you gently, like brushing against your arm, fixing your collar, or lightly touching your hand during conversation, she's expressing a desire for intimacy. These touches might seem small, but they carry weight. Women often initiate physical closeness subtly, testing the waters before moving forward. The key is the frequency and softness of the gesture. If it's accompanied by laughter, eye contact, or blushing, it's even more telling. These gestures signal not just attraction but trust. She's showing that she's comfortable in your space and possibly wants to be closer. Always reciprocate with respect and never assume. These are invitations, not permissions. Understanding this silent signal requires presence and sensitivity. Segment 3. Playing with her hair. When a girl starts twirling, flipping, or running her fingers through her hair while talking to you, it might seem like just a habit, but it often has deeper meaning. Hair play is a subconscious action tied to flirtation and comfort. If she's doing this while smiling, making eye contact, or laughing, it's likely a sign that she's opening up. It can also be a way to channel nervous excitement, especially if she's interested in you. When she's relaxed and enjoying the moment, touching her hair becomes a self-soothing gesture and a sign of confidence. Watch the context. If it happens during personal conversations or when you're alone together, it's probably a signal of her growing emotional intimacy. These small movements may seem insignificant, but they often speak volumes about her feelings. Segment 4. Leaning in when talking. Body language never lies. When a girl leans in while speaking to you, especially in a quiet or private moment, it's often an intimate gesture. She's closing the physical gap, indicating she feels safe and connected. This action subtly shows she wants to be closer, physically and emotionally. Leaning in also communicates active interest and focused attention. It's as if she's saying, "You matter," without using words. If you notice her doing this often, especially when she doesn't need to for practical reasons, like noise, it's a strong silent signal. Pair this with her tone of voice. If it softens or becomes more personal, she's probably letting you into her inner world. Always observe respectfully, as these small signs are how many women express vulnerability and closeness. Segment 5. Mirroring your movements. Mirroring is a subconscious way we build rapport with people we feel connected to. If you notice that she's mimicking your gestures, posture, or speech patterns, it could be a quiet sign of intimacy forming. For example, if you cross your arms and moments later she does the same, or you touch your face and she follows, that's mirroring. This behavior shows she's unconsciously syncing with you, emotionally and physically. It's a psychological phenomenon rooted in empathy and attraction. When someone mirrors you, it reflects a desire to build connection and mutual understanding. The closer the mirroring aligns with timing and body language, the stronger the emotional bond might be. It's her way of showing alignment and presence without saying a word. Noticing this can reveal more than a long conversation. Segment 6. Lingering goodbyes. How someone ends a conversation can say a lot about how they feel. If she's finding reasons to delay saying goodbye, like adding just one more thing, smiling after the conversation ends, or slowly walking away, it could signal she's enjoying your company deeply. Lingering goodbyes often happen when someone doesn't want the moment to end. These moments show comfort and emotional warmth. A light touch on the arm, holding your gaze a little longer, or even playful hesitation while leaving can all be quiet signs of intimacy. She's signaling that she values your time and presence. The goodbye becomes less about leaving and more about holding on to the moment. Pay attention to these exits. They reveal more than any formal goodbye ever could. Segment 7. Sharing personal stories. Opening up is a key sign of growing intimacy. If she begins sharing personal stories, secrets, childhood memories, or dreams, it's more than just conversation. It's vulnerability. People don't open up to just anyone. They choose those they feel emotionally safe with. When a girl starts talking about deeper aspects of her life without being prompted, she's silently saying, "I trust you." These moments aren't just about what she's saying, they're about what she's not saying. She's inviting you into her world, allowing you to see her more fully. Responding with empathy and active listening strengthens that bond. It's a silent agreement of growing closeness, one story at a time. Respect and protect what she shares. It's her way of emotionally reaching out. Segment 8. Soft, personal compliments. Compliments are common, but when a girl gives you soft, personal ones, especially about your personality, values, or habits, it's often a deeper sign of affection. Instead of "nice shirt," she might say, "I love how passionate you are about your goals." That kind of compliment shows she sees you, not just your appearance. It's her way of showing appreciation for who you are on the inside. These comments are carefully chosen and often delivered in a tender tone. She's expressing emotional closeness without being overt. When compliments shift from surface level to soulful, it's a quiet but powerful signal. This type of language shows she's noticing the little things, and that emotional awareness is a stepping stone to deeper connection. Segment 9. Inviting you into her space. When a girl begins inviting you into her personal space, be it her home, her favorite hangouts, or even sharing her playlists or journals, it's a strong sign of trust and intimacy. People protect their private spaces, so letting someone in means she feels emotionally safe. This isn't just about physical space, it's emotional territory too. If she shows you her room, lets you meet her pets, or shares meaningful belongings, she's letting you see who she truly is. It's her way of saying, "This is my world and I want you in it." Respect that vulnerability. Being invited into her space is one of the clearest silent signals that intimacy is developing. Segment 10. Responding quickly to messages. When a girl consistently responds to your messages quickly, even during busy hours, it reflects emotional availability and interest. She's prioritizing communication with you, which suggests you're on her mind more than casually. Quick responses show she values your interaction and wants the connection to stay warm and continuous. If her replies are also thoughtful, humorous, or emotionally expressive, it's another layer of closeness. This isn't about obsessing over text times but noticing the consistency and eagerness. Even initiating conversations or sending good morning/night texts are subtle signs that you matter. Her effort to maintain steady dialogue, especially when it isn't obligatory, shows growing intimacy and trust. It means she finds joy in the connection and doesn't want distance to creep in. Watch how she keeps the communication alive. It's a modern-day silent signal of emotional closeness. Segment 11. Light teasing or playful jokes. Playful teasing is often a sign of flirtation wrapped in fun. When a girl gently teases you, it usually means she's comfortable enough to lower her guard. This type of interaction builds intimacy by creating inside jokes and shared laughter. Teasing, when done with warmth, allows two people to bond while testing emotional boundaries safely. If she laughs, smirks, or playfully mimics you, it's likely she's trying to build a personal connection. It's a quiet sign that says, "I enjoy being around you." Often, this teasing comes with eye contact, laughter, or touching your arm, all of which deepen the emotional layer. The more personalized her jokes become, the more invested she is. Respect her cues and join in lightheartedly. Playful banter can be the emotional glue that signals deeper interest, even when nothing serious is said aloud. Segment 12. Remembering small details. When a girl recalls small things you've said, like your favorite snack, an old memory, or something you mentioned in passing, it reveals her attentive nature and emotional investment. Most people forget minor details unless they care deeply. Her ability to remember what matters to you or even follow up on it is a strong silent signal of intimacy. It could be as subtle as bringing up your stressful meeting or referencing your favorite movie. It means she's truly listening and processing. She values what you say, not just the big topics but the subtle cues. It's her way of showing, "I see you." Emotional closeness often begins here, through mindful presence. This isn't just good memory, it's emotional connection made visible. When someone holds space in their mind for your details, they're making room for you in their heart. Segment 13. Adjusting her appearance around you. When a girl casually fixes her hair, adjusts her clothes, or checks her reflection when she's around you, it often means she wants to look her best, for you. These subtle grooming gestures aren't just about vanity, they're subconscious signs of attraction and emotional investment. If she does this right before she sees you or during conversations, it suggests she's self-aware and cares about your perception of her. This behavior, often paired with shy smiles or a slight blush, reveals vulnerability. She's saying without words, "I want to be attractive in your eyes." These moments are easy to miss but speak volumes. It shows she's not just physically present, but emotionally aware of the energy between you two. Respect this vulnerability. It's a quiet but powerful invitation for deeper emotional connection. Segment 14. Giving thoughtful gifts or gestures. When a girl starts offering you small gifts or thoughtful gestures, like your favorite coffee, a handwritten note, or something related to your interests, it's a sign she's emotionally engaged. These actions aren't about the monetary value but the emotional thought behind them. They communicate, "I've been thinking about you," without needing to say it directly. Even preparing your favorite snack or sharing a meaningful quote can be her way of silently expressing affection. Thoughtful gestures reflect time, attention, and emotional investment. It shows she's observing your likes and wants to make you feel special. In these moments, she's giving you pieces of herself, through care, kindness, and consideration. This nurturing energy is a gentle sign of intimacy developing quietly and deeply. Segment 15. Becoming comfortable with silence. When a girl can sit with you in silence without feeling awkward, it's a strong signal of emotional closeness. Early in relationships, silence can feel tense. But when two people grow more connected, silence becomes safe and even intimate. If she can be in your presence without constantly filling the air with words, and still feel relaxed, it means she's at ease emotionally. These moments often involve quiet shared activities like watching something together, walking, or simply resting. Her comfort in these silences shows trust. It's not about what's said, but how comfortable she feels not saying anything. Intimacy thrives in spaces where silence isn't scary but soothing. If she smiles at you during these quiet pauses, it's her way of saying, "I feel safe here with you." Segment 16. Opening up about fears or insecurities. When a girl opens up about her fears, insecurities, or vulnerable emotions, it's one of the most powerful silent signals of intimacy. She's allowing you to see behind the curtain, trusting that you won't judge or reject her. This level of openness isn't given lightly. Sharing things like past heartbreaks, anxieties, or family challenges shows emotional transparency. She's not just sharing information, she's offering you her trust. It's her way of saying, "I feel emotionally safe with you." These conversations are windows into her emotional world. If you respond with empathy, patience, and presence, that bond only deepens. Vulnerability is the foundation of emotional intimacy, and when she lets you into this space, it's a clear sign that her feelings for you go far beyond surface level. Segment 17. Initiating physical closeness. Physical closeness isn't always sexual. When a girl starts sitting closer, brushing against you, or resting her head on your shoulder, she's creating emotional warmth. These gestures signal trust and safety. They may happen casually, like during a movie, a walk, or when you're sitting together. She may lean into you when laughing or rest her hand near yours. These are soft, unspoken cues that she wants to bridge the emotional and physical gap. If she's initiating these moments, she's probably feeling a deep connection and is inviting you to do the same, gently and respectfully. It's less about passion and more about presence. Her body is speaking her comfort, affection, and emotional closeness. Respond with awareness and care. These moments are sacred. Segment 18. Saying she feels different with you. When a girl says, "I feel like I can be myself around you," or "it feels different with you," she's expressing one of the strongest silent signals of emotional intimacy. These statements may seem casual, but they carry heavy meaning. She's telling you that you've created a space for her to be fully authentic, without masks. This sense of freedom is rare and only shared with someone she trusts deeply. These words suggest emotional alignment, safety, and desire for deeper connection. She may not explicitly say she's falling for you, but this type of openness signals it clearly. When a woman shares that you make her feel different, understood, or more alive, she's not just talking. She's revealing her heart quietly but unmistakably. Conclusion. Understanding these silent signals is not just about reading attraction. It's about recognizing emotional intimacy. Every touch, glance, and shared moment tells a story without words. When a girl starts showing these signs, she's offering trust, comfort, and connection in a deeply personal way. It's essential to approach these signals with empathy, respect, and emotional maturity. These are not green lights for assumption but invitations for understanding. Real intimacy grows not from what's said, but from what's felt. So, observe mindfully, respond sincerely, and let connection develop naturally. The quietest moments often speak the loudest truths in love. Thanks for watching the Pleasure Academy. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the bell icon for more content on relationships, intimacy, and emotional wisdom. See you in the next video.